The recruiter called me back and said, okay, the hiring manager loved your resume and would like to meet with you on Tuesday of that next week. Tuesday of the next week. I am broke. You guys, I do not have any money. I was literally scraping together change to go and try and get me a Tim Hortons coffee. Okay? That was my life. That was my life. I owed my mom probably a couple hundreds of dollars at this point in my life because I was broke and broken and heartbroken and I was falling apart. My life was literally falling apart and I had to fix it. I had to fix it. And that's what me moving and getting that job, getting this position that I'm still in, did for me. I don't know if you guys follow me. If you follow me, you can go back and look at some of my videos where I talked about, especially yesterday, I talked about getting this position that I'm in right now. My message today, you guys, and what I said when I came on today, I said I'm unpacking. And one of the greatest lessons that I've learned, you guys, one of the greatest lessons that I will continue to follow is that I had to save me. I had to save me. No one is going to come and save me for me. I have to do that on my own. For a long time, and some of you may have experienced this in your life. You've gone through some things. You've gone through some trials. You've gone through some tribulations. You've gone through some gut-wrenching things that happened to you in your life. And because of those things that happened to you in your life, it sunk you into a very, very dark place. And you may not right now be able to see your way out of that, because you're looking for someone to get you out of that. And that's what I was doing for a long time, getting into relationships, trying to have someone save me for me, blaming other people for what happened to me, blaming them because my life was not the way I envisioned it to be, playing the blame game. But at the end of the day, you guys, honestly, at the end of the day, we all go through things in our life. We all go through things that will break us for a moment. Literally, knock the breath out of your body. But at the end of the day, what you do with how you handle life, what you do when those things happen to you, determines how your life will play out. I said yesterday in a post that the Serenity Prayer is like, it's a mantra for me. I have it hung up at work because it is so valid. It's so valid. You have to realize what you are in control of. Accept the things that you are not in control of. And know the difference. What you are in control of, what I am in control of, is my life. My life. I cannot control what other people do. I can't control that. I can't control what happened to me based on what people have done to me. I can't control that. But what I can do is get my mind right and control how I react to those obstacles that come into my life. And that's what I've been doing. That's what I decided to do when I moved over 430 miles away from everything that I know and love. My kids, you guys, my kids. I love my children, but I knew in order to save my life and show them that mommy was definitely broken. Mommy went through some things, but mommy got back up. Mommy got back up. See, right now, my kids, although they're doing awesome in their lives, I thank God that I don't have, I was a teenage mom 3 times. I had 3 daughters by the time I was 19 years old. That didn't happen for my daughters. I thank God for that. My oldest is 26 years old right now. My youngest girls are 23, no kids. They have dogs. They have dogs. I have grand animals. Okay? My son, I have 3 girls, 3 boys. My oldest son just turned 21 in May. My boys will be 17 in November. No incarceration. I thank God for that. I thank God for that, because the statistics say that is not in their cards. In their cards, you guys, supposed to be incarceration. I have 3 black sons in teenage pregnancy, but that didn't happen. That didn't happen, and I thank God for that. But what did happen, and what they saw, was a breakdown in their life with their parents. They saw their parents break down, and that's remnants that they still have. So that's something that I have to fix within myself. I don't want them to always think about mommy being broke down. I don't want them to think about mommy, falling asleep because she's drugged up on the couch, with Klonopin and Xanax and, Lortab pain pills. I don't want that to be the lasting impression that I leave with my kids. So I get on here and I'm trying to change my life, and I am doing that. I am definitely changing my life. And it started with my mind and realizing what I had control of, you guys. One of the most heartbreaking things to happen when I was going through it, and it started in 2010, was when I was upstairs in my bedroom. My baby boy, one of my twin boys, he was probably about 7. This is 2010, so it was probably around August. I'm laying in my bed and I'm just crying, and I had the door closed, and they came in and they're all surrounding me, and this little boy, I mean, he's not a little boy anymore. He's my gentle giant, and my sister's always talking about how kind he is, because he really is such a kind soul. And he gets in the bed with me, and he doesn't understand what's going on. And he says to me, "Mommy, I just don't want you to hurt anymore. I just don't want you to hurt anymore." That floored me, you guys. That literally floored me. He's 7 years old. He doesn't understand what's going on. He knows that daddy's no longer in the house, but he doesn't really understand what's going on with mommy. So that floored me, and I think back to that day. And my goal is to make it up, because mommy, you're right. Mommy shouldn't be hurting. And it's my goal to make sure my kids see a different me, a different mommy. No more that